Some of the most expensive TVs in 2026 are the most disappointing, not because they're bad, but because they don't justify what you're paying. And that difference between good and worth it is where most people lose money. Today, I'm breaking down the most overhyped TVs on the market right now. The ones that look incredible in showrooms, but feel painfully average after 6 months in your living room. This isn't about budget models. This isn't about obvious junk. This is about premium TVs. The ones reviewers praise. The ones stores push aggressively. The ones people assume must be elite. But expensive doesn't automatically mean better. And hype doesn't equal long-term satisfaction. Here's what happens. You walk into a bright store. You see ultra-vivid colors, extreme brightness, demo footage designed to impress. You assume this must be the best. But showrooms are controlled environments. Bright lights, looped HDR demos, perfect content. Real life is darker, messier, less cinematic. And that's when flaws appear. Some premium TVs push insane peak brightness. It looks stunning in HDR demos. But brightness without contrast control becomes aggressive. In real home viewing, dark scenes lose depth, highlights feel harsh, and long sessions cause fatigue. Brightness is impressive for 5 minutes. Balance is impressive for 5 years. Super thin TVs look futuristic, but ultra-thin designs often compromise. Speaker quality, heat management, uniformity control. You mount it. It looks beautiful, but then audio sounds hollow. Backlight inconsistencies appear. Long-term reliability becomes questionable. Design doesn't improve picture quality. Some models scream 8K resolution, 240 Hz marketing claims, AI upscaling buzzwords. But ask yourself, how much 8K content are you actually watching? How often are you using 240 Hz on a TV? Most buyers are paying for specs that don't impact their daily use. Resolution beyond viewing distance? Wasted. Processing features you'll never notice? Big names dominate the premium space. Companies like Samsung, LG, and Sony produce incredible TVs. But not every high-end model from these brands is automatically worth the price jump. Sometimes you're paying $800 to $1,200 more for marginal improvements in brightness or processing. That difference rarely transforms the experience. It just inflates expectations. And when expectations are inflated, disappointment hits harder. Every year there's a new flagship, brighter, smarter, more powerful, and people feel pressured to get the best. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Mid-tier models from the same lineup often deliver 85 to 90% of the experience for significantly less money. That last 10% costs a fortune, and most living rooms won't reveal the difference. Instead of chasing the highest model number, focus on consistent contrast, good local dimming performance, accurate color calibration, real-world motion handling, long-term reliability reviews. Those determine daily enjoyment, not marketing headlines. Premium regret is worse than budget regret because you paid more. You expected more. So when you notice blooming in dark scenes, wash blacks in certain angles, overprocessed motion, it stings. Not because the TV is terrible, but because it wasn't worth what you paid. Before buying a flagship TV, ask, is this dramatically better than the model below it? Or slightly better? If the difference is slight, save your money. Upgrade your sound system. Improve your room lighting. Or wait for next year. Those changes often improve your experience more than chasing the highest tier TV. The most expensive TV isn't always the smartest buy. And hype is designed to trigger emotion, not logic. Don't buy the TV that looks the most impressive under store lights. Buy the one that will look balanced, natural, and enjoyable in your actual home. Because premium regret is expensive and avoidable.